Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're going to be doing a Knife Doctor's Quick Fix. We're going to be working on the XM-1, that's Extreme Military 1, produced by the Ontario Knife Company, but made in Italy by Fox. Fox is a very highly reputable name over in Italy. They make some awesome knives, and they actually made this knife for the Ontario Knife Company. They were produced back in the late 2000s. Like 2009 and up to 2010, and they went all the way through the mid 2010s, like 14 and 15, even into 16. I'm seeing some places. It's really hard to get concrete time frame, but that's where I got from 2009 up to 2016. That's when these were produced. But we're going to be going over the steel. They have very high super steel in these knives, like VG10. It's like VG10, but the steel is actually made in Austria. But again, we'll be going over that once we go over here. But I just want to thank y'all guys for tuning in today. And it's going to be the Knife Doctor's Quick Fix. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. And I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, guys, I'm fixing to go over there and try to put a point on that. But the thing about it is, this blade is kind of grayed out, you know, kind of like how Gerber does. And if I come down from the top, it's going to make that really shiny. Then I might have to go all the way down and see that combat deployed is actually stamped in there, so we won't actually lose that if we sand on it a little bit. I always try to make it look like it's not been broken, but first of all, we might just try to create the tip by coming from the bottom up, by giving it a new edge. If we can do that, it'd be great. So we'll see. We're going to go over there. We're going to be cleaning this knife up because I really like this knife. But you see it's got chips in it. We need to give it a new edge anyway. But this is really a cool knife. It's the Ontario Knife Company, made in Italy. It's the XM-1 Extreme Military 1. That's the national stock number for this knife. They make several different versions of this. I found out they make a fully serrated blade, they make a half serrated blade, and then they also make a desert camo one too. The blade and the handle is camouflage in that desert the camo. So it's very, very, very cool knives that I've learned about. I recently learned about on my latest knife hunt. That's what I love about the knife hunts, guys. You always find and learn something new. I love it. Hoorah. Okay, guys, I actually cleaned this thing right. I've already got it cleaned up, and you know, when I was using the wire brush, it began to rub some of the finish off, just trying to get the rust off. So I went ahead, took all the graying off. I think it looks good this way. Take the pocket clip off. I'm gonna be taking these screws out, that screw out. I'm gonna disassemble this thing fully, and we're gonna go over there and finish cleaning the blade up. And once we put it back together, after we get the inside cleaned out real good and the bottom of this blade, we're gonna put a new tip on this thing and give it a little oil, and that's all it needs. There it is right now. We're gonna be cleaning that up. Take these screws out. I think it is. I think it's a very easy knife to disassemble and put back together again. We're going to be putting that up there. We're going to be putting these with that. This one also has that blue Loctite on there. See there? So now we're gonna change bits. This one here is the S2T8. That fits the main one right here. It's actually wanting to, this whole thing's wanting to spin. I wonder if that's a cap right there. I don't know. That's gonna be a problem. Okay guys, I've been trying to get this screw out. Can't do it. It just turns and turns and turns, and I've tried to see if that was a cap on top of that, but it ain't. So I could try to punch these out, because I already got the screws out here, and take this apart and try to move the handles, because sometimes when you do that, you can loosen that screw. But I'm not going to do that this time, because main reason, it functions fine. I was just wanting to take it apart to get the bottom of this blade, but again, there's no need to. But we're going to take it back over there and give it a new edge, a new point, and clean the rest of this paint off of here on this pocket clip and put everything back together. But we are fixing to put this back together again. And I've got some blue Loctite somewhere. I'm don't know where it's at. I will at a later date put blue Loctite back on this. All right, now I'm fit to go back over there and put a tip on it, an edge. I thought I could better break this whole thing down, but I couldn't get that screw out. So I'm gonna take this back over here, clean it up, get that rust off the front of it, try to get all the paint off, and come back over here and put the pocket clip back on and oil it up and be good to go. I'll be right back. Okay guys, we are all done with this Ontario Knife Company right here. XM-1. XM stands for Extreme Military 1. And it's got aluminum handles. It's got This was made in Italy, and it's got combat deployed right there. Pretty cool, ain't it? It's got a national stock number for this knife. But again, it's made in Italy, and it has that N690. Hang on. There we go. It has that N690 CO steel. N690 alone is like 428C steel. If you add a little bit of cobalt to it, it gets like VG10. VG10 is a Japan-made steel, where this is made in Austria. A lot of European knives, the survival and combat knives, the military knives, are made with this steel. It gets razor sharp too, as y'all saw. But this is absolutely an awesome knife. Very cool, ain't it? But that's about the best I can do on that point, guys. I gave it a nice razor edge down through there. It was chipped up some. You can still see the remnants of that chip, but it's good to go. But it's razor sharp now. But again, I took that graying off, mainly because I was getting that little bit of surface rust off, and it was already starting to shine up. I'm like, well, you know what? This blade has to be uniformed all the way out. I can't have silver streaks in it at all. But it turned out to be great, guys. We're going to be putting a little paracord lanyard back here. But this is a great knife. Very durable, strong knife right there. But I got the scratches out the best I could. I sanded on them some. I hit it with the fiber wheel. Then I gave it that new edge. And I'm telling you guys, that is... Hear it singing? It's tacky. Very tacky. But there it is right there, the new point. It's kind of thick, but that's the way that tine is. And anytime you break a point, it's going to be thicker once you redo it, unless you go way down. And I went down as much as I could. I was going to try to center up on that line right there, but I got a little bit off, mainly because I didn't want it to be so thick. But it's got a nice new edge now. And razor sharp. Liner lock, aircraft aluminum handles. Just an awesome, awesome beast of a knife. Ain't this cool? If you wouldn't know it, guys, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know that thing was broke. Had to get all the paint off to make it look good. But it's absolutely a gorgeous beast of a knife. And another thing I like, guys, is this torque or this tool, the screwdriver made by Kershaw that Mr. Vincent Lopresti sent in. You get this T6, and you get a T8, and I think you even get a T10. You get like 3 more bits, I think. Yep, 3 more bits. You get a Phillips head and a flat tip screwdriver, and then you get a T10 right here. See that? Ain't that pretty cool? So I really like this. It's the first time I've been able to use it, and it's very handy. I love it. Thanks again, Vincent. Hoorah. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. That's a great knife now, ain't it, guys? I love it. It's a heavy knife, though. It looks like it is a beast, but it ain't as heavy as it looks. But it is absolutely a thick knife, a big knife, very strong knife. You see that tine right there? It's a thick blade, but it's very, very well made. This thing's been used, got some of the battle scars, but we got this thing looking ever so good now and sharp. Man, this thing, between the sander and the leather strap that I used, this thing, which y'all saw, is razor sharp. I absolutely love this knife. But we'll be going on display right here in the Knife Museum. I've never seen one. I'm not saying they're rare, but you go on any website that used to have them, they're discontinued. They don't have them no more. So again, this knife sells anywhere I've seen from $100 to $125. That's new. But this one here, I wouldn't take no less than $100 because it's absolutely in great shape, and I just love it. It's an awesome knife now, and very strong. It really is. Anyway, guys, that's the Knife Doctor's Quick Fix, and I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. Till we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good knife. Stay sharp.
Time or 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time, Thursday. What? Sub-freezing temperatures as low as 28 to 32 expected. Where? Portions of southeast Alabama and south central and southwest Georgia. When? From 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 1 a.m. Central Daylight Time to 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or 9 a.m. Central Daylight Time, Thursday. Impact, frost and freeze conditions will kill crops, other sensitive vegetation, and possibly damage unprotected outdoor plumbing. Take steps now to protect tender plants from the cold. To prevent freezing and possible bursting of outdoor water pipes, they should be wrapped slowly. Those that have ground sprinkler systems should drain them and cover above ground pipes to protect them from the freezing. Freeze warning in effect from midnight tonight to 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Thursday. What? Sub-freezing temperatures as low as 30 expected. Where? Portions of central, east central, north central, northeast, southeast, and west central Georgia. When? From midnight tonight to 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Thursday. Impacts, frost and freeze conditions will kill crops, other sensitive vegetation, and possibly damage unprotected outdoor plumbing. Take steps now to protect tender plants from the cold. To prevent freezing and possible bursting of outdoor water pipes,